And welcome back. The Stampede took 5 out of 6 possible points last week against Fargo, with the last 2 games even on the road. But they've just been on a very impressive tear since the beginning of December and have continued to win regardless of where they are playing. So they're not that young anymore. They have grown together and are playing the kind of hockey their coach thought they might eventually play. They've just gotten there a lot quicker.
And I don't even call them young anymore. They've meshed together real nicely and come of age. And I just think it's a good team concept right now. And we got a lot of games to go. And so we're just going to see how everything plays out. But I think this team not only has a chance to win, but it plays a real good, exciting style too.
No arguments here from the guy who usually never gets goals when he goes to shoot. Although I got to say this, they have still had their share of late comebacks, and luckily we've been able to stay for some of those. They're on the road this weekend in Cedar Rapids and in Madison. And now here's Nicole Griffith with your Billion Automotive Plays of the Week.
O'Gorman's Zach Norton is breaking ankles and draining threes in the Knights' 55-51 win over Yankton. USF's Augusta Tramer converts defense into offense, picking the pocket and beating the buzzer against Mary. Coming in at number 3 is SDSU's Mike Dahm doing Mike Dahm things.
Right hand throw down and the contact!
Slamming home 2 of his 34 points against UND. Kane Waselenchuk continues his racquetball dominance, rolling past Daniel De La Rosa in the singles championship at the 41st annual Lewis Drug Pro-Am tournament. Artem Ivanyu-Zenkov comes through for the Herd, notching this game winner in the first game against the Force and completing the hat trick in the rubber match. Those are your Billion Automotive Plays of the Week.
It really was a battle of the Titans in that Class A boys basketball game last night, but it was the Titans and the Chargers at the Sioux Falls Christian Gym, the top 2 teams in Class A, battling for bragging rights, and it was the Titans who certainly take home that, they get bragging rights. Noah Friedel with a big dunk had 23 points. So did Justin Hone. He had 22 and 7 steals as T-Area jumped out to a big lead early. Friedel then says, all right, let's just put this away. He makes a 3, and then he gets a steal, and instead of taking it in for a layup, it's like, I think I'll shoot from out here again. They win 73-58. They're 12-1. They won the state title 2 years ago and almost won it last year. The South Dakota State women are back home at Frost Arena tonight. They sure seem to have things going the right direction again after losing that double overtime game in Vermilion to the top-ranked mid-major team this week in the Coyotes. Aaron Johnston's team is tied with USD atop the Summit League standings with a 5-1 record, and he's pretty happy with how well his team is playing right now.
You know, the record is great. We were a couple of points away from being undefeated, so the record is great, but we're still improving. That's what I'm really excited about. That's what I feel like is a mark of a great team. When you can get to mid-January and make a push into February and still get better.
That's clearly not good news for the rest of the conference, that they can keep getting better. Strength of schedule very much in the Jacks' favor to make the NCAA tournament if they don't win the Summit League, but they can't afford many more losses for that to happen. Busy night tonight in college hoops. State is home to North Dakota State. 2 big games in the GPAC. Dakota Wesleyan's at home. Dorda's at home on the men's side. USD's on the road at North Dakota, and then those same teams play in the GPAC in the nightcap of doubleheaders in both Sioux Center and Mitchell. That's sports. We'll all be right back.